So there's a lot of that kind of toxic purity culture teaching baked into that time. And that was the height of the purity culture.
Yeah.
And this was kind of interesting because you and I talked about this. There was a tendency during this time for speakers to introduce themselves and put a picture of their family and to say, this is my smoking hot wife, which is apparently what Driscoll was doing. And I remember as a young man, I would hear pastors get up and do that, and my heart felt like you just invited me to lust after your wife by referring to her, putting her on a screen and saying, she's smoking hot. But you see, baked into purity culture was this idea, if you do it God's way, he provides for you a smoking hot wife, and then you have this amazing sex life. But
interesting.
That is not true. It's not biblical. And also, we know plenty of people who are married to very beautiful women who have serious problems with their self-control, with their sex life, with all of these things. So the purity culture presented some faulty ideals that I think were kind of put on display here in some of the teaching in the church.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I really hope that there's not some sort of taped talk of mine from way back in the day where I put up a picture of Katie and said, this is my smoking hot wife. But there is this reality that, yeah, I think it's not a do this, then this happens, and life is fulfilled, sex is always going to be glorious, etc. I think that there's a lot of work in the realm of sex between a husband and wife. It's one of those things that I think God has given to married couples so that they can grow together in intimacy, patience, probably some comedic humor, laughter, all those pieces. Like over time, sex takes work, and it's not like a boom, here's your smoking hot wife, and now you're free from all temptation for the rest of your life, like a lot of purity culture did teach.
Yeah, I think it'd be good to communicate that, hey, get married, pursue sexual intimacy with your spouse, and understand it will be difficult. It'll be a lifelong journey of sacrifice, and Lord willing, we'll pray that it'll be one of the best parts of your life, but there's certainly no guarantees. Yeah.
Well, if we were to go real old school Anglican, we would flip back to like 1549 prayer book style. We would say, sex is for the procreation of children.
Yeah.
So you can have sex like a couple of times and that's it.